Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Thunderbirds of London. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
Ready? Bronco 80.
Already here, they'll audible to something else.
Ready.
Here's Walker to start the drive. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Man in motion left. That's Smith and Jigba. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down.
Mustang 19. Check, Bobcat.
They'll try and throw for it here. He's got his target. That's complete. Powering forward. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Panther 11. 79 Broncos.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Now a loose football. The ball comes out.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So they recover their own fumble. Now they face 3rd and short.
Cowboy 80.
He'll find Metcalf. Touchdown, Seahawks. DK Metcalf with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Seahawks are on the board first here this afternoon. after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. They'll start on the ground with Swift. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. You talk about this Seahawk defense. This unit third best in the NFL in stopping the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants him to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. Goes right back to Smith again. Fighting through, and he's got space. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. An explosive 38-yard pickup. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Hey, easy, 63, pass.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. DeAndre Swift, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Thunderbirds respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
This has a feeling of a back-and-forth game, and we've seen that in evidence already with each of these teams' opening drives. This is what you call a quick answer, as they go down the field in no time flat and finish with a touchdown run.
Extra point by York is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken at the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Here we go. Gotta be Timberwolves. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And they get him down right near the midfield stripe. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Ready.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
60 bikes. Hurry.
They'll try for the first with Walker. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage, but it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force. And they had that to pick up the first down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. Back to throw now on 1st down. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. And the Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. And now an audible here into something else.
Buffalo 18. Dragon 60.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 8 yards there and a 1st down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And not much running room. Down to the 32. From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 9.
Alert! Alert!
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Warrior 70.
They're going to look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown! A great effort there. 26 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they are back to 500 now. The win last week, their 3rd in a row. And the question, is this run coming too late to make a difference in the playoff race?
Great question. They definitely still have some work to do, but I think a lot of folks were writing this team off about 3 weeks ago, even some of their own fans. So I suggest you put some extra shots on the old bandwagon because this team has rebounded.
Crowd love Yanni. Crowd love Yanni. Crowd love Yanni. Crowd love Yanni. 73. 73. $63, $63, $63. Hey, 73, 73. Hey.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. Back to throw now in his own end zone. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Now Hurts looking to change the play. They run out of the gun with Swift. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. From the gun, here's Swift. Oh, he shifts past him. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
First throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. So the completion good for 7 there. And 3rd and 1 now. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. First down, and they go with Swift again. Taken down at the 30.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
This will be caught by Brown. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Swift is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Now they'll change things up. One more time with Swift. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. DeAndre Swift in the final seconds of the first half. And the Thunderbirds have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
York now for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
Hawk 70, unlock line. Ready.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Got it. Ready? Bronco 80.
Smith and Jigba in motion right.
Let's go.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And this will be a Seahawks first down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. A tie game. I don't think anybody in this building, including you or I, was expecting that.
No, I would agree with that totally. I didn't expect to see it at all, but I kind of like where they were going with this. You know, as you said, tie game, trying to steal a possession, steal an advantage, and you told your defense at the half you were going to do it, which also told them that you had confidence in them in case it failed, as that one just did.
Yeah, now you've given good field position here to start the third quarter. Third quarter starts with a run from Swift. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
2nd and 7.
Hey, easy. 63, back. 63. Yeti. King, Phil King.
Once again, it's Swift. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 37. He's got Smith here. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. They'll try it now with Swift. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Kenneth Walker with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Seahawks have moved out in front. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time they were stopped on 4th down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is, because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on 4th down, do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves, let's get back out there and move the ball again?
And is it different when you get stopped on 4th versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense and more confidence?
I think as a defense, you are so excited with a 4th down stop. Making them punt, that's your goal anyway. But a 4th down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
Swift going to try up the middle. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They go play action with Hurts. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Now Hurts going to move him around. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. And Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. That is caught. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. So after the big play on fourth, here's first and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. Now they'll audible to something else. Throwing on second and long. Hurts. And this one is incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Silver, set. 73.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man, it's Brown. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Cade York on now for the field goal from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. York able to send this one through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Running left is Walker. The 20. 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And the Seahawks will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
Hey! Go silver, right? Silver, silver, silver.
Play action. Here's Hurts. This is Smith with a grab. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time. And what's going to wind up? So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. Throwing is Hurts. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40.
63. King, Phil King. Phil King.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Now Hurts changing up the play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 13-yard line. But 1st down, Hurts. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. And he's got it. Touchdown. Devontae Smith. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Thunderbirds have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Hurts will throw. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a 1st down. To the right side, this is Walker. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Completes it to Fant on the right side. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Here's Walker, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Again, Walker. Oh, he's going to be met behind the line and taken down. Now here's whistles and another timeout. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this 4th quarter. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
19 tight, 60 average, 60 average.
They'll set up a throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
And his kick is indeed good, and high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that is through the passing game.
The partner is a former defensive back. I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. A big play looming on 3rd down. Back to throw. Flush to his right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got it now for the first across midfield to the 48. Clock running, about to hit 90 seconds to go in the game. Back to the running game with Swift. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit.
73.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. They'll come to the line. This is 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Hurts trying to hurry up the offense.
63.
They'll look to throw. This is caught. It's ball. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Here we go, 1st and goal. And now they'll shift things around.
Hey, 73.
He'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Back to throw. And he's in for the touchdown. And barring a miracle, the extra point can win this football game. The York on now for the extra point. And they have got the lead. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's 1st and 10.
Stick the Eagle. 60 Bobcat. 18 Pioneer.
He's back to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got